Hey, it's the Fish Guy. I'm really excited because today I'm with the Arnolds, Steve and Lisa, and we're going to have a little chat about their experience in having an aquarium in their family home. And as we jump in, I'm really excited because we're sitting in their amazing kitchen. And while you have a lot of great things happening here, and this was the final touch on your home, I think it's the aquarium that steals the thunder, doesn't it?
Definitely.
That is the showstopper for sure.
So take us back to when you guys started renovating your home. You kind of had the kitchen, the centerpiece of your home, the room that defines people's homes these days, the heart of a home, as the last stop in your renovation project. So when did the aquarium come into play as far as a concept when you were renovating? I mean, you guys really renovated top to bottom, right?
Yeah, we did. Yes.
I think we started because it was just a blank canvas. We were gutting the whole first floor, and so you start with sort of the dream board. And
I had the idea for the whole kitchen, but there was this one spot right there. What are we going to do with this spot right there? So Steve thought, what about a fish tank?
correct.
I like Steve's ideas.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And she gave you credit for it, too.
Who knows? Remember this. But
This is why marriage works so well, right?
Yeah, right.
How long have you guys been married?
16?
16 magical
16
years, I
magical
like to
years.
say.
And you lived through a complete
Yes.
home remodel?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes, it is incredible.
So that's, and especially since you work from home,
Right.
and you work from home as well when we started this project.
Correct.
Supporting and taking care of the family.
That's right.
So that Lisa
Yes.
could be in our office, right?
Taking care of my dad. You got it.
Being a stay-at-home dad, that's awesome. You were able to do that for like 5 or 6 years, right?
For almost 5 years,
Yeah.
yeah. So rewarding. Wouldn't have traded it for sure.
Really, really incredible. So fortunately, you're able to do that. And now that the kids are older and can fend for themselves a little
Yes.
bit, you get to get out of the house a little bit and with your own business. Two business people. It's incredible.
Yes.
What's it like being in a home where both of you guys run your own businesses?
It's actually worked out pretty well. We didn't know really when we started doing that how it would go, but it's been good. He has his space, I have mine. So
We support each other and stay out of each other's lanes.
That's great. I always love hanging around with other entrepreneurs, obviously. Seeing that we started Something Fishy, or I started Something Fishy, I think I was 8 or 15 years old, something like that.
Yeah.
I know. I love your
So-
story about how you started Something Fishy. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
So when you came to start thinking about an aquarium, how did you find Something Fishy?
Well, I believe back in the day, you and I met down at a marina, and you were doing a pond install, and we sort of struck up a relationship, and we went from there. You were the only people we called.
That's awesome. Good choice.
Yes, and I remember Steve saying, "Oh, I know this guy, and he owns this company called Something Fishy. He's fantastic. Company's fantastic. We gotta go check him out." So I was like, "All right, let's do it."
So what was the process like when you decided, okay, we're going to have an aquarium? It was awesome that you remembered meeting when we met, which was years before the decision to have a tank in your home. What was it like when you came, we came in, looked at the space. The space wasn't finished. You were at the beginning of the project. What was the process like for you to be able to do this? This is a big apartment in your home. This is 6 feet.
Yeah.
6 feet. It's very much a focal point. You have a beautiful lake out here.
Yes.
Tell me about the kind of the thought process and the experience you had in being able to purchase and invest in an apartment home.
I think it started with making sure it was right for the space, and it is the wow factor, if you will, in our new area. It started with a family trip down to see you guys at Something Fishy in Warwick, and I think we enrolled our children and got everybody excited, and then it was starting to really plan the details and the execution of it.
Yeah, I think from my perspective, didn't know what to expect. Never done anything like this, neither one of us. And honestly, you made it so easy for us because it was like sitting down with a friend and you just kind of walked us through, here's how it's going to work, here's what we're going to do, and you took us through it step by step by step. That was so helpful. Personally, I felt like, we never felt rushed into making a decision. We knew everything was just laid out. Here's where you could go, this way, that way. helped us figure out what was best for us.
Awesome.
And I felt that the whole way through. It was awesome.
Well, we know that you had a lot. You have a family, you have businesses,
Yeah.
and you were in the middle of a construction
Yeah.
project. So what you needed was it to be really simplified.
Yeah, and
for
we
everyone.
really did that.
Laid out the options and then sort of went backwards. The other thing was the expectations. I had no clue that the amount of planning needed to pull something like this off, but you guys handled it all.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the project
Right.
manager, and it's
Right.
out of my wheelhouse.
Every detail counts, right?
Yeah,
That's what drives these results.
right? Sure.
So we think that aquariums move people in amazing ways, and that's different for everyone. And I know when you started thinking about having an aquarium here, it was probably and you mentioned this, the trip to the showroom where you could actually get immersed in different experiences. So how do you think you and the kids were moved, and what was it? What was the importance of the showroom visit?
I thought going to the showroom was awesome for our whole family. The kids also have never experienced anything like that. We've never owned a fish tank, anything like that. And to get to go there, the kids got to meet you, they got to meet the team, they got to see the showroom, see, what would a fish tank be like for us in our house. We kind of got that feel, which is what we got in the showroom. How could this be for our family? And it was exciting.
Yeah.
It was great.
I think anything water for us is in our life.
Yeah, we're in.
So, we're Lakers, we're boaters, we enjoy boating on the ocean, we enjoy the lakes region up north, and this seemed to sort of continue to fit the theme with the family, but certainly getting the kids excited helped Lisa and I make the decision, because let's face it, when you have 3 young children, when you're investing in something, you want to make sure you have everybody on board.
Yeah.
And I really liked the showroom for me because there was this blank canvas, this space. Now we started talking about it, but I still, there wasn't a fish tank here for me to see. Going to the showroom felt like, okay, now I can picture my space and the beautiful fish tanks that you guys have, and I can see, this is it. This is right.
Great. So you guys just got back from Hawaii, we were talking earlier, and you were doing some diving, and I heard the kids saw fish that you have here in your aquariums.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was it like to have, wow, we're in Hawaii, and yet this is something we also have in our home?
Yeah, it was amazing.
One of the cool things is it got them excited in seeing the different size fish, but it also made it real, like the process of being so fortunate to have some of these fish in our tank. And boy, how did they get all the way here and that kind of thing? And it made it real. It was very cool.
Well, for fish, it's first class the whole way. That's how we get here.
Yes, we flew home in coach, but the
The
fish,
fish ski in first class.
yes.
So having the aquarium, now that it's been over a year or so since you had the tank, is it simple to maintain and have it with the services that we provide? What's that experience like? Is it the last thing 2 entrepreneurs and 2 parents in a home need is more work? So tell me a little bit about the effort that's needed to have the aquarium.
Steve, you can probably speak on it. As far as I know, I come down and this tank looks beautiful. So the services are happening, and I love it.
Between Something Fishy servicing it on a regular basis and my desire to sort of learn about it. I certainly know a heck of a lot more about maintaining this tank than I did when we first got it, but it's not maintained. It's clean the glass, it's feed the fish, and it's
Easy.
if I have a question, I'll call somebody on your team. So it doesn't feel like a lot of work. And the feedings have become more of an event than we have to feed the fish. It's become, hey, we're going to feed the fish. And, when the kids have friends over, they all, the fish come to the surface, and it's an event almost, it's like reality TV in the tank.
And
So,
when you guys come to service, it's like families coming over, and it's fun. The kids are excited, like, hey, hi, get home from school, and it's great.
That's cool.
The feeding, we typically feed the fish at 3:30 based upon the kids all being off the bus. So they're all here for that every day, and that's sort of become our family's routine on when we feed the fish.
So is it, in theory, the aquarium is helping bring your kids probably away from some digital screens for a minute or two or longer, and bring the family together for some conversation, right?
They love it, and their friends love it. They come over, and all the kids get excited.
Lots of future clients with the children.
I love it. That's great.
If you could ever be over for the naming of a new fish, you would understand the whole family is very enrolled.
Involved, yes.
Yeah, we don't settle on a name.
No,
here.
it takes time.
Yeah.
Is there one name in the tank that's kind of just out there different?
Well,
you know, our starfish is named Mookie because some would say that our starfish is the MVP of the tank, and of course we're big Red Sox fans, and Mookie Betts is the MVP of the Red Sox. But they all have pretty cool individual names. You know,
that's awesome.
So
I love how your aquarium has really become something that I think when we started this conversation, it was something both of you were interested in, and your whole family has just been involved in this process. And here we are. When was the renovation complete?
gosh, it was
Are we pushing 2 years now? Or?
2007.
fall of 2007.
Okay.
So a year and a half.
So in the aquarium is still a focal point in the house. I love the fact that I come over and like we got the food out to feed the fish, and snacks out for us. Of course, it's awesome. I love it, and it's just we talk to people about that the aquarium is. I kind of opened up this conversation, kind of stealing the thunder from your beautiful kitchen and your beautiful home, but it's really doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like, what is the expectation you had of putting the aquarium in versus the reality as far as the experience, the lifestyle experience behind it? Like, what the energy that's bringing to your home? Can you talk to that a little bit?
I would say it's exceeded our expectations. Actually, we knew, wow, this could be beautiful for our house, in our kitchen, but we didn't really all the things that it's been. The way the whole family is involved in it. We're naming the fish, we're feeding the fish. Everyone gets excited. Friends come over, they're excited about it. It's those things we didn't even really think about, but it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's certainly exceeded.
Yeah.
You know, what a part of our daily lives it has become. It's not background noise to us. It's
That's great. Well, I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I know that you guys do a lot of entertaining here. You had a video shoot here for your own business, Herbalife,
yes.
Which is really exciting.
Yes.
I think that I saw the fish tank.
Had to get the fish tank in.
The fish tank in there. That's really cool.
That film crew was excited to see that fish tank as well.
Yeah, it was a perfect backup for what you guys were doing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about your business. What do you do?
So I'm a wellness coach, and I work with Herbalife Nutrition. I work from home, helping people, just get healthy, get happy, start their own business if they're interested in that too, get fit. That's what I do. So every day that's what I'm doing, and I love that I get to do it from home. I love that entrepreneurship vibe. I've always been part of that. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so then it's perfect because I've always been a stay-at-home mom, and now I get to earn some income, help some people along the way too. So I love it.
So since we've gotten to know each other, I've followed you and seen some of your stories, and it seems like when you guys started out and you started with Herbalife, that you were trying to make ends meet, raising kids, and Herbalife and the entrepreneur inside you that came out. You weren't an entrepreneur before. You probably always were, but you weren't acting on it. Right? You act on it, and look at the things that you've achieved.
Yes.
So taking just at least a minute or two, just like take me through that experience. You go from how do we make ends meet to being able to stay at home and more than make ends meet, travel, take excellent care of your family.
Yeah.
I love the story. I'm so passionate about entrepreneurship. So
thank you.
What drove you?
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I actually grew up. My dad was a blueberry farmer, so he had that entrepreneurship, feeling, and I always had the dream of, could I be home with the kids? I always wanted to be home with the kids, but could I also earn a little bit extra income? Steve was working really hard for our family. He's been in the boat business for many years, and I thought if I could just bring in a little extra, income. We lived in a little 970 square foot house. With our family of 5. So we've come a long way.
We were happy there too.
we were, though. We were always very happy with the roof over our head was fine, but now we get a roof over our head and a beautiful fish tank. So it was amazing. And it just started with us, let me just do it if I could do a little. And then I did a little, and then could I do a little bit more. And it just sort of grew like that, helping a few more people. And it's been amazing.
Well, congratulations, Lisa.
I appreciate it. And I appreciate your support always. You've always been very kind, and nice and, supportive of me. I appreciate that.
Of course, it's exciting. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Very, very proud to have gotten to know you over the years.
Thank you.
And Steve, I mean, you have an amazing story because you had a very successful book of business, and with Lisa's business doing what it was doing and her efforts, you decided to be a stay-at-home dad so that she could pursue her dream and coming full circle now that kids are a little bit older. You've gotten back into your passion of boating.
Yeah.
So tell me that. I love this story
Yeah,
as well.
the opportunity or the freedom to have the choice to leave the marine industry, which is all I ever did, was quite a luxury. But the kids were right in the age where it was, I wanted to coach teams, I wanted to chaperone field trips, I wanted to be a present dad. Nature of my business is very weekend dominated, and as they all got into school Monday through Friday, I started to feel like I was missing things. And so now as the kids are a little older, I've been able to get back into the boat business, which is something I've always loved. I've always had a passion for, but I get to do it on my terms a little bit more. So I have, of course, technology has made that a little bit easier.
Sure.
But I still get to coach Little League and still get to coach soccer, and I'm excited to have a beautiful new spot down in Point Judith, Rhode Island, and help people find the boats of their dreams. So,
how did Southpaw get named?
Southpaw is named after a good friend and the founder of Southpaw in Connecticut. His grandfather, I believe, had a business named Southpaw several decades ago, and so I was sort of stuck, and here we are.
Awesome.
So,
well, as you know, I'm very fond of boating. It's my passion outside of entrepreneurship and running a business. So I got my boat last year and talked with you a lot about that prior to you getting into the business.
Yeah.
So the next one.
All right.
You and I have a deal.
All boaters always know there's always a next one.
Yeah. That's right. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for having me in your home today. I really appreciate it. I hope the weather holds out so we can go for a little boat ride.
Love to, for sure.
I mean, I came to film this, but that's really why I came. So, any last closing thoughts about aquariums, how it impacts your life, changes it forever, grows your business?
Yeah.
All the things the aquarium does, right? Is there anything you could add to that?
That sums it up. No, I would say really thank you so much for everything, honestly, because the whole experience of the fish tank over the last year and a half has been incredible. Thanks to you, thanks to Something Fishy, it's been awesome. Yeah, really
great team.
Yeah,
and I'm just surprised. It's bigger than we ever thought. Yeah. We thought it would look cool in our kitchen, but it's turned into far more than something that just looks neat in our kitchen. So it's really great.
Great. Well, listen, Lisa, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Steve.
Thank you.
And a huge shout out to your new business, Southpaw and Herbalife, which has made a lot of all this come together for you and your family.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you so much. Thanks.
Cheers.
Check out our YouTube channel at YouTube/FishGuyTV. Give us a call at 877-FISH-TALK or drop us a line at support@somethingfishyinc.com. We look forward to connecting with you.